Hello there and welcome to the Bearded Peacock. It's my channel, of course, where we talk all things Leeds United. I'm George, and yeah, welcome to the channel. It's another match preview. It's a massive game for Leeds United on Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock kickoff for Leeds United as they head down south to London to take on Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium, and we're looking at that one in a bit more detail today. Now, I'm doing this before Jesse Marsh has actually had his press conference, so I don't know what he's going to say in terms of who's fit, who's not. So any predicted lineup from me will just be purely based on on what I think, basically, which doesn't really mean much, does it, to be honest, in terms of the team. But yeah, anything that any news will be just what I've heard from the last game, basically, and injuries from the last game, because he's yet to speak about it. So yeah, we'll look at Arsenal, obviously, and starting with Arsenal then, and yeah, obviously they're the home side. Arsenal have really, over the last few weeks, taken a strong hold on that fourth position. They didn't look like they were going to get it. Very inconsistent, in a sense, this season. Really started poorly, picked up, and now they look like they're really going in the home straight for this Champions League position. They currently hold it. A win on Sunday would obviously strengthen that position, and they're coming into this one on the back of 3 straight wins. So this is they are now looking for a 4th straight win in the Premier League, and who's to say they don't get it here? They've scored 9 goals in 3 games. In those 3 games they won, but like I said, inconsistency has been part of their campaign all along. They did lose the 3 before that. 2 sort of mid-table teams as well. Crystal Palace beat them. Brighton beat them at the Emirates Stadium, and also Southampton beat them at St Mary's. So from there you're looking at it a little bit inconsistent, but like I've said, last 3 games, 3 wins, and against teams that are in and around them as well. Obviously, they destroyed Chelsea and Manchester United, and then an important result away at West Ham last time out. So yeah, they're sitting currently in 4th position, looking good at the moment to take that last Champions League qualification place, which would be a massive result really for Arsenal, who obviously have had to contend with Europa League for quite a long time. So getting back into the Champions League, frame, into the Champions League picture would be, quite a triumph for Mikel Arteta. And Arteta, you've got to say, has turned it around at Arsenal. They're looking, very solid. Got some very, very exciting players in the team. Saka, Odegaard, Martinelli, who destroyed us, obviously, at Ellen Road. And yeah, they've got some players that can really do damage. Eddie Nketiah, our former man, of course, we all know Eddie. I was disappointed that we hadn't gone back in for Eddie, really, but I don't see it ever happening now. Look, it's good to see him getting some game time at Arsenal, really. And he's scoring some goals, and he's scored some goals of late. I mean, yeah, he's beating Lacazette at the moment to that lone striker role, because of course Arsenal, they do like to play a 4-2-3-1 formation. As will, I'll now put up my predicted lineup. I do think it's going to be similar, or possibly the same as what they played at West Ham. Tavares Gabriel and Holding scoring the goals at West Ham, didn't they? The 2 centre-backs, I think they'll both play again in that centre-back role, whether they get goals again. Obviously, our former man, Ben White, is injured at the moment, so he will not play, obviously, on Sunday. And then you've got the 2 in the Centre midfield, El Neni and Xhaka seem to have struck up quite a decent partnership at the moment, so I think those two will hold that position. Martinelli, who, like I said, destroyed us at Ellen Road, he gave Cody Drama an absolutely torrid time, didn't he? I think, Arteta will have that in mind, and will hope that he can, do the same again. Obviously, it won't be Drama on that side this time. Odegaard in the middle, and then you've got Saka and Nketiah. Nketiah, I think, will lead the line. He'll be, hungry to get another goal against us. Obviously, he scored when we played them in the League Cup earlier on this season. It ended in a 2-0 win for Arsenal. Callum Chambers got the other one, didn't he? And obviously, we went out of the League Cup. So yeah, there's my team. Like I said, I think it is the same as they played at West Ham. And any Arsenal fans, let me know. Obviously, you've got a few injuries. Like I said, Ben White, Thomas Partey's out for the season as well. I like Partey, very strong in the midfield there, but he's out for the season. So yeah, any Arsenal fans, let me know how you are feeling about this game. How you feeling? Do you think you can get the Champions League positions? Like I said, it's certainly looking good for you guys at the moment. After a bit of a stumble, and that gave me a little bit of hope. I thought, we've got Arsenal coming up. Maybe we can, do a bit of that. What Palace did or what Brighton did to you guys. But it's a very, very difficult game. I will put a graphic up now. We've never won at the Emirates Stadium since it opened. Obviously, we seem to have got quite a few. We've played we played Arsenal 3 times in the FA Cup, all at the Emirates Stadium. Obviously, the first game went to a replay at Ellen Road, which we lost, obviously 3-1. Bradley Johnson scored that absolute belting goal. He just smacked it, and I think the ball is still rising up after shooting into the back of the net. It was a fabulous effort, that, wasn't it? But we lost the game 3-1. If I remember, Samir Nasri scored one, and I can't remember the other goal scorers. But the initial tie was a 1-1 draw at the Emirates. Then we've lost 1-0 on 2 occasions. That Thierry Henry, a year later, we got you again in the Emirates, in the FA Cup, at the Emirates again, and then quite a number of years later, as we, were on the way to the Premier League, we played Reece Nelson, a forgotten man, obviously currently on loan at Feyenoord. He got the only goal of the game in that 1-0 win for you guys. Against us, obviously we ended up getting promoted and then playing you in the Premier League. At Ellen Road, we've done a little bit where it was better. It was a 0-0 draw last season, but it was a 4-2 loss in February of last year. We were 4-0 down. We were destroyed by Aubameyang, who got a hat-trick. Pascal Struijk and Helder Costa pulled goals back for us, but it wasn't enough. We lost the game 4-2, and then, like I said earlier on in this season, a League Cup defeat. 2-0. It was never going to end another way for Leeds that night. We were poor, and changed the team around again. But looking at Leeds' team predicted lineup for me, then I believe he'll probably go the same as he did at City. I think, even though obviously we went 4 down, we lost the game 4-0. No disgrace to a team like Man City, is it? And we battled. We played decent there at Ellen Road on Saturday. So I think maybe he saw some decent bits of play in that performance, and I think I'll go again with a back 5. Obviously, like I said, it's impossible to say at the moment who's going to be fit, because I think like Cooper's probably going to be still injured. I know Diego Llorente was benched on the game against City, but he had a little bit of a problem, Marsh said afterwards. But, I think he's probably maybe fit enough. He might have to be fit enough for this one, because obviously Stuart Dallas is now out for the season. So, he's going to have to play probably Firpo out on the left. I'd say Llorente, Struijk and Koch can make the back 3. And then the centre-back 3, and then Ayling on the right. With Harrison, Click, Phillips and Rafinha making that flat 4 of midfield. and then Rodrigo up front by himself. Let's wait and see. That may or may not be the team. I very rarely get it right, but that, let's see. Obviously, that leaves the likes of Dan James to come off the bench, and obviously Gelhardt, and happy belated birthday to Joe Gelhardt, who turned 20 on Wednesday. So happy belated birthday to him. If he's watching at all, I'll be very intrigued to know the reason why he would be. But you never know. Happy belated birthday, Joffy. And yeah, that's it. I think he'll probably go the same. And our record, like we've just run through, is absolutely abysmal at the Emirates Stadium. Obviously, the reverse fixture, we got battered 4-1. It was when, Christmas time, Leeds United were absolutely depleted with injuries, COVID. It was almost like an under-23 team that night, where Arsenal destroyed us 4-1. Martinelli put us to the sword. I think he got 2, did he, that night? But he looked so dangerous. And we were never going to come out of that one alive, were we really? And obviously, like I said, last time we played at the Emirates Stadium last season, February 2021, we lost 4-2. So yeah, it's not a game that we really look forward to, but we live in hope. We need a Mark Viduka. I've said it all week. We need a Mark Viduka sort of moment that, where he shifted it, from one foot with that little turn to his left foot, and then he curled it past David Seaman to secure our safety in the Premier League. Obviously, we ended up going down the next season, but who was to know that then? It was a great moment in the blue shirts again, which I'm pretty sure we'll be donning on Sunday afternoon as well, the dark blue away shirt. So let's wait and see what happens. Let me know, as always, in the comments what you are thinking and feeling about this game. Can we survive? I know a lot of people have been a bit downhearted about Leeds United's chances of survival, but remember, we are still currently 2 points ahead of Everton in 18th. I know they do have a game in hand, but it's in our hands in a sense, but I do wish they'd play that game in hand. But look, if we win on Sunday, Everton, playing at the same time, let's wait and see what happens. But we've always got to stay optimistic and keep supporting the lads. And yeah, that's everything. I hope you've enjoyed the preview here. Obviously, like I always say, smash a like on it. Subscribe if you're new to the channel and you enjoy the content that I'm putting out. And thank you very much for watching. Let's hope for a win. We really need a win in this one, Leeds. Let's defy the odds and get those 3 points. It would be very much welcome and relieve a lot of pressure amongst the fans, and obviously in the camp with the lads who have the ability to affect proceedings. But thank you very much for watching. Marching on together. I'll see you on the next one.